It's natural and normal to give you everything, dear. From coffee in the morning to kisses in the night.
I'm a hot mess, guys, because I'm still drunk. Yesterday was fucking crazy. Yesterday was so much fun. We had such a blast. Erica said, how was the bar crawl? Looks like it was a blast. It was such a good time. We started at Frank and Tony's, and there were so many people that like don't watch the show, but they were still like, oh dude, a bar crawl, I'm down. And we did 50-50. Athena said it looked like an awesome turnout. Glad you guys had a good time. It was a good turnout. We had a good amount of people. Morning, Gary. I know tell Mike I said thank you for cutting my grass. I was thinking it was one of the other two guys cutting it. I looked out the window, I was like, oh, it's Mike. I can pay him later or something. Morning, Andrea. But yes, please tell Mike I said thank you. I really, really appreciate it. And mowing my driveway, it needed it. I know, people, it sounds fucked up that I gotta cut my driveway. It was, the bar crawl was just crazy. And I don't think people really realize how much, was going on. Like, we went to Nora's and he bought a round of beers. Hang on, let me turn my messenger off. So, every bar, like the money, we said this before. Hello, Miss Carrie. We said this before. My face is so puffy because I was so drunk. This is morning, Muns. Good morning, Tree. Happy Subway. Yes, Tree Amigos for life. What are you doing? So we were at bars and he would buy, like, there was probably like 40-50 people, and he would buy a round of shots and be like, there's 40 shots at the bar, go for it. So the other thing is that we were at Nora's and they did a beer special for us, so he bought like a bunch of draft beers, and he was like just announced that there's free beer over here. So there was draft beer sitting at the end of the bar. Matt said, get some aloe and some ice cold beers on that face. I don't know. Good morning, Anthony. You know what's funny about you now, Anthony? I've realized it's like Chick-fil-A. When you want Chick-fil-A is always on Sundays. And why don't you eat Chick-fil-A on Sundays? Because they're not open. I want Anthony's on Sundays. But I can't because you're not open. That's just kind of how it always works. It's like the forbidden fruit type of situation. I stopped in there Thursday because so Thursday was my first Thursday in probably almost a year that I had nothing to do, right? After work. And I stopped in there Thursday with my friend Seth, and I had the beef tips and noodles. Those were delicious. I, of course, had the stuffed pepper soup, because and my best friend Seth was like, "What's up, Jimmy? It was good seeing you yesterday." I told my best friend Seth he was going to get the chicken noodle, which that's phenomenal too. But I was like, it's the stuffed pepper. It's the stuffed pepper soup. So he tried it, and he was like, "Oh my God, this is delicious." Like he agreed with me. There's just something about your stuffed pepper soup that's different, and it's so good. And, but Athena said, "Love breakfast from Anthony's." Yes, but isn't it funny, Athena's, when you want it the most is the day that they're closed? I mean, good for him to being so successful that he can have that Sunday off. And, I think he said that he gets more business now during the week than he did when he was open on Sundays, which is funny. I think it's funny. So the bar crawl, Anthony, you missed a good time at the bar crawl. It was a freaking blast. But yeah, that's why we always say it's the bar crawl for the people, by the people, because what you paid for the shirts, which this is the shirt. This is the shirt. Motherfucker stuck a bunch of stickers on my back. I didn't even know. I thought somebody was tapping me on my back. No, these bastards, Gavin, Tino, all of them, they started putting stickers all over my back. So at one point I had like 13 fucking stickers on my back. I still have 3. I still have 3 of them, and my friend Sean was trying to pull them off, and it was not happening. But we started at Frank and Tony's. We had wings, pizza. We had wings and pizza that we ate before we went out, and then he had a shot wheel, so like you spun the wheel and you did whatever shot was on there. I don't know why he can never put vodka on anything. I don't understand. I don't understand why George cannot put vodka on anything. He always has to go for the hard shit. So there was like, on the shot wheel, it was an Irish car bomb, it was Jaeger, it was tequila, it was Rumpelmans. Why can't you do vodka? There's some of us that are just strictly vodka people. Whatever. But I got pulled and I spun the wheel and I got Rumpelmans, but Mia, the bartender, she just poured me vodka. Don't tell George. Or you can tell him I really don't give a shit, because every time we go out and he orders a round of Jaeger, I told the bartender to always give me vodka. So Athena said he's trying to make people throw up. Yes. Yes. He's 33, I think. I think he's 33. And yeah, he drinks like a 21-year-old. Like, oh, let's just mix all these together. Erica said, I see you guys doing bobbing for ducks. That was great. Andrea said, I can't do any of those. I'd throw up. I know. That's what a lot of people were saying. Like, how long are we doing these? How long are we doing the shot wheel for? Because I don't want my name to get pulled. It was actually, so we went to Erie and Vine, which is a nice place. That's like at the end of the street. Yes, Jaeger is disgusting, Athena. It's so nasty. It's fucking horrendous. I haven't done Jaeger since I was in my early 20s. And now he'll make me do it sometimes, and I'm like, you're an asshole. But, so the duck thing was, we went into Erie and Vine, and they had a pool, a little kid's pool, with little rubber ducks in it, and you pulled a duck, and on the bottom it said something. It said, like, you know, something you won. So they had a whole bin of stuff that like the vendors give. There was like bandanas, glass, like pint glasses. What else was there? A couple people got those plastic sticky wallet things on the back of your phone. I'm just being nosy. I heard somebody coming down. You know how I am, the nosy neighbor. Who is that? Michaela won a fucking cowbell. Morning, Maggie. Michaela won a fucking cowbell. Dude, this was the coolest thing ever. It was huge. It was like this big. It was awesome. And they were handing out Sun Cruiser coolers and shit like that. That was pretty amazing. So then George felt the need. Okay, and here's another thing I found out. Another reason why George is obsessed with me, or another way to prove that George is obsessed with me, he had these little ducks, little rubber ducks, and somebody would hide them in each bar before we went there. And if you got the duck, I don't know, you got a free drink, or I don't know what the hell you got. But you got the little duck. One of the girls, Lexi, found a duck, and on the back it says high tree, and on the bottom it says deep throat a cucumber. Where did this come from? I just want to know where that whole situation came from. And so some chick was standing there. I don't know who she was. I don't know if she worked for the bar or I don't know. But she was standing there. She wasn't with us, but she was standing there with a cucumber at a bar. Who has a cucumber at a bar other than like in the kitchen? So, yeah, people were eating the cucumber and the carrots. Do you remember the carrots? I forgot about that. I just woke up like a half hour ago, so my memory's coming back together. But then George put cucumbers in the pool and was having people bob for the cucumbers and carrots. I don't know, whatever. Maggie said, OMG, yes, I saw the carrot, and I'm like, oh, someone had a carrot. Yes, the one girl, Lexi, was eating the carrot. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Why is everybody eating carrots? Athena said, gotta stay hydrated. Cucumber is good for you. Jimmy said, it was good to see you two. Should come to Thrive Together Fest August 15th with George for mental health awareness, ran by me and my brother and little Jimmy. Oh yeah, that's your all-day thing, isn't it? And it's like out at your house or like some big field thing or something. I don't remember why I didn't go last year. But George and Ed ended up going at the last minute. And, I didn't want to drive out there. I'm not a very good, like, long-distance driver. So driving to Ashtabula is a bit much for me. What the fuck is going on? There's some weird shit. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I could do a set out there. Jimmy, how long did you stay with us last night? I don't think you just basically stayed for the first bar, right? My little mamas, what are you doing? Yeah, some people just came and like got their shirts, ate some food, and left. But it was still a really good time. I posted all the pictures that I took, all the videos that I took, because as you guys saw, anybody that went, I was George's right-hand man, right-hand lady. Athena said Trailer Park PI. Yes. Actually, you know what's funny is we all know. Maggie said those mango pineapple shots. Oh, that was the tequila. That was the tequila. It was. She said the mango pineapple shots were good. They were good, but they were a little spicy. They had like a little spice to me. Yeah, that was a tequila. That was at Wetzel's. That's where it was at. It was at Wetzel's. And you know what? Surprisingly, I wasn't as drunk as I thought I was going to be. It wasn't until like the end of the night where all of a sudden, boom. And then, Maggie, are you still good with driving me down to pick up my car after this? Maggie said, I don't know why, but I couldn't taste the spice. I'm not a spicy person. I don't like spicy stuff. So that's why I could taste the spice of it. Alright, so Maggie's gonna take me down to my car. What else? Oh my gosh, it was... But it was totally... For $25, like... And my friends that, like... jumped in last minute, they were like, dude, this is a blast. My brother-in-law Leo was like, dude, I didn't know George was so much fun. And there was a couple moments that was kind of like a die down type of thing. Like we kind of just sat and we just talked a little bit, and we did a bowling game at Wetzel's, right? We did a bowling game at Wetzel's, and that was fun, and it was for whoever got the most. It was like the plastic pins and ball. And whoever, so it was, we had two people going against each other, and whoever got the most pins down, won like a tab at the bar, at the next bar. So, what was it? Oh, so this guy, Nashville Dave and Marshall, they were the first ones up. Dave knocked down like one pin. Morning, Gavin, you fuckhead. I still got 3 stickers on my back, you little bastard. Yeah. So Dave hit like one pin. Marshall gets up there. He's like, I don't need that pin. I'm good. Goes to throw it. Totally fucking misses all of it. So Dave ended up winning the $20 bar tab. George said, who has Honest Abe? Who had the flag? And who has a bag of games? I don't know where Honest Abe is. Marcus was walking around with him all day. Marcus had Honest Abe all day, so he's the one I would check into. Marshall had the flag the whole time. I don't know where that went. And the bag of games, that guy, what's his name? Matt something. Lynch. He handed me the bag because he was leaving. And I think I had it. I think he gave it to me at Erie and Vine. Erica said, Honest Abe's gone again. Yes, he was a whore last night. I said, so I think the games, the last time I had the games was either at Erie and Vine or 99. Maggie said, Marshall had the flag because I remember him kicking my sunglasses off my head. Knocking my sunglasses, with the flag. Yeah, yesterday, it was a good time. There were so many more new people. Like, George, we should have told them to, like, make sure go and follow and subscribe to the podcast when they did it, so they knew, because a lot of them didn't know what the hell we were doing there. This was funny. Frank and Tony's, there was a older guy sitting there. There's like the two guys sitting in the middle of the bar, And the older guy goes, what kind of baseball team is this? Look at how many people you have on this baseball team. And he's like going on and on about, you guys are probably like the greatest baseball team of ever. Like, look at all you people and all this stuff. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, your team, your baseball team. And I was like, this isn't a baseball team. I'm like, this is a podcast. And he's like, oh, I was wondering why you had so many players. Miss Ma'am. But yeah, it was... Neil, you missed a good time. But I know you don't drink that much, so... What else happened? Oh, man. Yeah, I remember at Nora's, George was like, just announced free beer down here. Alright, so then they're probably at 99, because that's the last place... I remember holding them, and then I didn't want to hold them anymore, and I don't know what the hell happened to them. Oh. You need to keep Honest Abe at home. But he's so fun. He's so fun. I was laughing because his clothes were totally on, like, in the beginning. Thank you, Andrea. Marcus said he gave me Honest Abe, so hopefully in my car. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, everybody that blessed me. I feel like I have another one coming. But he, like, George had his suit all up and his pants all the way up, so his coat was tucked into his pants, and I was like, look at him. Look at him, all, like, dapper and all that shit. And I was like, probably by the end of the night he's going to be naked and we won't know where his pants are, just like Ray Hyclack. So now, we don't even know where the hell he's at. He was slutting it up. Athena, bless you 3 times. Thank you. You ever get like a stuck sneeze? It's like right there. Oh man. Oh, and George, if you're still on here, I went and I posted all my videos. My phone must have been overheated from being in my pocket because the last couple videos I took, it was very bright. So, yeah, I think my phone was overheating from being in my pocket. Erica said you guys need a tracker on him. George said he might have an extra duck for you, Erica, for your awesome purple Jeep. If we ever do a parade or anything, we're using your Jeep. Because it's awesome. And it's purple. Yeah, everybody loved the ducks. When we went to the first bar and we were talking about the ducks, Athena said George or Honest Abe was slutting it up. Both. Both. They're both always slutting it up. Oh, so the duck thing, we forgot to tell people about the ducks until we got to the bar. So when we walked into the first bar, everybody's like, what the fuck is with these ducks? Oh, Erica said, don't forget it's sparkly too. Yes, it is. It's very sparkly. So sparkly. Chung! Get your ass down. I have a palm tree hanging in the corner of my living room. And it's got some, ornaments that I leave on there all the time. Whatever, and, some ribbony stuff. And he was fucking with it. Bastard. Oh man. What else was going on? It was what else? What was some of your guys' memories of the night? Because I knew what I was seeing. But what were things that you guys were seeing? Honestly, a lot of the guys were on their best behavior because you don't want to be like too embarrassing of like acting like drunken fucking idiots. So yeah, it was basically me and George just running everything, but the Ducks were a hit. Like everybody loved the Ducks. And I forgot, Gavin and George were twerking by me at the yard. George, if you have an extra one duck, all guys should sign it. All you guys should sign it. Cute. There was a point at the yard where my brother-in-law went off on some girls because of some political stuff, and the girls were saying things. It was just chaos, and I had to go over and calm it all down. George said, these damn ducks are so popular. So let me tell you why the ducks are so popular. If you don't know, you're about to know. The ducks had a middle finger, so it's flicking you off. He glued a beer mug to it, and then he put a little top hat on it. So that's why everybody was so crazy about these ducks. Because they are not one of you, George, that's why. And then they stopped when I went over and I said, I'm with you, girls, but that's my brother-in-law. And I said, so I have to live with that. And they're like, oh man, that must suck. I'm like, yeah. So, they were not Kool-Aid drinkers. And somebody had a Velveeta Voldemort hat on, and something was said. But I went over, I smashed it, there was no fights, no nothing, no arguments, whatever. But we lost Mikey to them, so, and then he showed back up at like 99, I think. But yes, there were so many compliments saying how much fun everybody was having. Like, they didn't think it was going to be that much fun. And like the gift cards giveaway. Yes, I know they still shouldn't have said anything, but morning, Bobby. How are you and Jamie? I hope everything yesterday went well. I hope you find whoever left their spoon. I was laughing at that this morning. I needed that good little laugh. It's freedom of speech, and honestly, the Kool-Aid drinkers use that a lot as a freedom of speech. Well, it's freedom of speech. I can say and do whatever I want. Well, when it's the non-Kool-Aid drinkers, all of a sudden it's, oh my god, you're a fucking cunt and a bitch. Bobby said, oh, well, nope. And so in the group chat, and Andrea just said it too now, she said, we'll do it again. So there's already people planning on going next year. And, like, the shirts, I really love the shirts. Yes, don't go on vacation. Don't go on vacation, Erica, and you can hang out with us. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. I didn't mean that for you, Bobby. It was just a line from a show that I pick up on. My nail split, so that's what I'm fucking with right now. What else is going on? He said the bar crawl's always in June. Surprising, the last 2 years, it was hot as fuck. Let me tell you, it was way hotter than it was yesterday. It was so fucking hot. But this year, it was it wasn't super hot to where it was, like, disgusting. But it was hot enough. It was a beautiful day this year, and everything went... Where the fuck are my sunglasses? So, I was holding Honest Abe. If you don't know what Honest Abe is a stuffed Abraham Lincoln that is the mascot of the show, right? Athena said, make it on... No, it will never be on a Friday. Never, never, never. Because a lot of people have off on Sundays. Erica said, we usually go the first Sunday in June, but it was really early this year. Plus, Sean's family came this time. Whatever. Yes, it will never be on a Friday. Never, never, never be on a Friday. Never, ever. Maggie said the car bomb shot wasn't too bad once you chugged it. Well, here's the thing, Maggie. You were supposed to drop the shot into the beer and then chug it. Morning, Pam! Pam! So, you were supposed to, that's how it's supposed to be done. And then you chug it real fast because it will curdle. So, when you poured it into the beer, it already started to curdle. And Marshaller's brother, Matthew, one of them, said something about, hurry before it starts to curdle. And when you pour it in there, it starts to curdle, immediately. So you should have, dropped the glass. It's just the whole thing of dropping the glass into the beer and then chugging it was the whole thing. I'm definitely going to have to stop and get more Powerade or those Gator lights. Shit like that, because I'm on the struggle bus today. Struggle busing it today. Yes, Athena, you have a whole nother year. You have a whole year. Take that shit off. Use your paid time. The other thing I did yesterday was, it was opening day for the Miracle League. And, yes, Maggie, you better do better next time. Make sure you know what you're doing. Opening day for Miracle League, that, that was the first time I went to Miracle League. I wanted to go see, some of my individuals play. There's, a team that a lot of my individuals are on, so that kind of, got everybody. Yes, George, I need food too. Anthony was in here earlier. Anthony stopped in earlier and I said, why is it on Sundays I want Anthony's and you're not open? It's kind of like the Chick-fil-A thing. Dude, did you pick up the wings at the bar? Maggie's going to take me to go get my car. And I have to go in and get them. Yeah, you have to chug car bombs. Let me tell you, you have to chug them. And George, next year, can we put vodka on the fucking circle, on the wheel? All those hard ones, a lot of people are like, please don't let me get picked. Please don't let me get picked. I don't do any of those. What else happened? Oh, so Miracle League, and it was so cool being there. It was so much fun. It was good seeing everybody. They all had, a good time. I think they played for, a half hour. And, Erica said, yeah, I learned the hard way, and that was the last time. Because she drank it, and it... It's L. She drank one, and it curdled. It curdled. 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 George, are we gonna go get food? Yes, we need vodka on the wheel next year. We need to make vodka an option instead of all the frickin' hard liquor, please. Not everybody does that. Not everybody drinks like they're 21. I did. Actually, my first shot landed on Rumpelmann's, but Mia gave me a shot of vodka. So I had a shot of vodka. I did a tequila shot. There were those red shots. I have a video of it, of like all 50 shots lined up at Erie and Vine. And, all 50 shots at Erie and Vine. I did one or two of those. Maggie, you're the one picking me up. I don't even know if he's going to even want to go out and eat with me, honestly. Because if it doesn't deal with drinking, he doesn't ever want to hang out with me. I did a lot of fucking shots yesterday. But I was good. Like, I was good until, like, Erie and Vine in 99. That's when it all... Especially in 99 is when it all fucking hit me. My nose is running now. Oh man, is there... Oh, and Miracle League had tattoos. It actually said opening day on the bottom, but that peeled off. Actually, the whole thing is peeling off now. But it's fun over there, so, I mean, you can't be like a drunk idiot. You can't be stupid, but you could go up and you can go watch some games if you want to, whatever. It's a good time. It's fun. Next week, they're doing Disney Week. The Pig Roast, July 18th. If you are interested in coming, message George and he will give you all the information. He will tell you, like, he'll give you his address, he'll tell you what's going on, whatever. So that's the next big event that we have going on right now. Now that the bar crawl's over, it's so sad. I just realized we're almost wearing the same color nail polish, but mine's a darker purple. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a darker purple. I thought it was going to be a dark purple. This is like 5 coats. It was so clear with a purple tint. It was so clear with a purple tint, and I was like, this is not what I was expecting at all. Actually, last week at the graduation party, this is what you got to know, people. This is what you got to know. When there's kids that are graduating, you find out who's the one that does nails, who's the one that, like, is going to be an architect or, like, an engineer or whatever, shit like that. Those are the ones you get them at the bottom level, and then you stay their client. When they become successful, they're like, yeah, you've been with me since I started. There was a girl that I found at the graduation party last week, and I said something about, does anybody do nails? And she's like, yeah, I do. So I was like, I just like a basic manicure. I'm like, if you can do like designs for cheap, those are cool too. And Andrew said, when's the Christmas in July again? What the hell? I don't think we're doing anything for Christmas in July. We're just doing the pig roast in July. But she was like, yeah, so she pulled up her phone and she was showing me all of her nails that she does. And she's like, yeah, these are like $45. These are like $25. And, Athena, where did you come from? You just said, I won't do the wheel, I'll throw up. But, that's where you gotta... Oh. George said, Christmas in July party at Nora's, Sunday, July 12th. Why do I not remember this? But yeah, if you're ever at a graduation party, and I'm like I become like friends with these kids, right? And I become friends with these kids and I'm like, help me out, like help me out. I always joke the ones that are like gonna be engineers, or I'll be like, all right, who's the one that's gonna be making the most money? And they always like say whoever's, you know, going to college for whatever, and they say, oh, they're gonna be the rich ones. And I'm like, okay, so you're gonna build me a house with a porch. I love porches. Why are you being such a bitch, ma'am? I love porches because I like being nosy, and I like people being nosy to see what I'm doing, so I can see what they're doing, and we can see what each other's doing. And if anybody drives past and is like, hey, you're outside, I'm like, yep, come over and hang out. But you can't just stay till 9. I don't want you to be here after 9 o'clock. Actually, you know what, fuck it, I don't want you here after 8. Athena said, I don't work Mondays, I can actually make it. But yeah, that's... Morning, Jamie. How you feeling after the bar crawl? We've been discussing it the whole time. I have your little hat from your duck. Jamie was so excited to get a duck. We were talking about the ducks just a little bit ago, about how they were so popular, such like a thing everybody wanted. I hope Dave had a good time too. He said when he was leaving, he said he had a good time. He said it sucked that he had to leave. Did you guys wear your shirts to the bar? That would be funny. That would have been great if you guys wore your shirts to the bar. What else is going on? Yeah, I guess that's it. So the pig roast July 18th. July 12th is the Christmas in July party at Nora's that George is DJing. Those are the next 2 things coming up. I'm feeling a whole lot better. Were you feeling rough? Like, were you fucked up? I feel like you were probably fucked up. I'm glad Dave... I feel like you guys had a good time, though. You kept telling me that was fun. Everybody kept telling me, like, how much fun they didn't expect it to be that fun. And to, like, get shit. Like, to win free stuff. Good. She said we had a blast. Good. We're glad. We're glad. See, George, I actually put effort into helping out. Unlike some people. Yep, you can call me a bitch if you want. But I stayed the whole time. I brought a bunch of people in. I helped you with everything. George said our events are wild. Yes, they are. They most definitely are. They're fucking crazy. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to talk about today. Don't forget to check out tomorrow, 6 o'clock, Abraham Drinking. We'll be definitely talking about it. We'll definitely be talking about it. Maggie, you said it, I didn't. And I'm not going to repeat it. Athena, are you going to play Chris? Athena wants to know if George is playing Christmas music. We need to commit to the bit. I don't know if I can handle a whole lot of Christmas music. That drives me nuts, Christmas music. It's the same songs, just sang in different ways by different people. Whatever. Alright, I'm out of here. Don't forget to check in tomorrow because George is probably going to put some of the pictures up on the TV showing everybody. Yeah, she said Chris never came, or George said Chris never came back. And his girlfriend never showed up either. Dilbert situation? Maybe? Just saying. Yes, Bobby, you have a good day. Tell Jamie I said hi. I hope you guys have a great one. A great, relaxing, cool Sunday. Maggie, that's what he always does, legit. That's what Chris always does, is he comes in, gets his shirt. He was trying to get his shirt. I got my shirt on Monday, right? Because George knew I was coming, for sure. He was trying to get his shirt on Monday, so he wouldn't have had to come yesterday. But that's what he does. He comes in, shows up, makes face, and then leaves. He doesn't even talk to anybody. Like, through the last 3 years... Excuse me. Through the last 3 years, I talked to more people than he has. And, but whatever, not my business. Not my problem. So, trying to... Alright. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, because we're going to have a lot of talks about stuff. Have a great Sunday, everyone, and recuperate. Yes, I'm going to rehydrate. Everybody, have a good week. Have a happy Sunday. I will see you tomorrow on the Abraham Drinking at 6 o'clock. And remember, stay out of trouble, because I don't have bail money.
It's natural and normal to give you everything, dear. From coffee in